Don Peoples Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. So we got to speak on this situation with Billboard giving Outkast the nod as the number one rap group of all times. Now, a lot of people had something to say about this situation, from Rakim, amongst others, stating their opinion on who they feel should be the number one rap group. Now, my opinion when it comes to this, obviously Outkast hailing out the South. Dre was famously quoted at the Source Awards for saying the South got something to say, and they ain't looked back ever since. Outkast has spearheaded a lot of Southern hip hop, and that Southern Playalistic album, obviously, to me, was one of the best Southern, or I should say, rap group albums of all time. I know a lot of people back then, especially coming from where I'm from, the Midwest, whatever the case may be. I know we was listening to Outkast, we was hip to them. When they came out with the ATLiens, niggas was wearing the turbans and everything like that. So Outkast was definitely felt in the Midwest, the North, and everywhere in the surrounding areas. So Outkast definitely had a big influence. And when you look at their body of work, a lot of classics in there. Southern Playalistic, like I stated, ATLiens, where that album, obviously, it makes you, like, it aged like fine wine. I appreciated that so much later. Aquemini, I love that. You know what I'm saying? The Sorry Miss Jackson album, obviously. I mean, listen, Outkast had they hits. So I can see why they would be, one of the favorites to take home the best hip hop group. But we can't forget about, the ones that pioneered the way. Public Enemy, being very influential back then, especially speaking a message. And I remember waiting for the Can't Trust It video to air as a youngster to come on. They was really on a political message, really awakening our people. Plus, they had people following them. They had the whole movement going. You know what I'm saying? At the time, Public Enemy, X Clan, that whole 5% movement. You know what I'm saying? The righteous movement, I like to call it. Then, you know what I'm saying, you spearhead right after Public Enemy. Now we get into the street rap, the grimy rap. You can't not speak of Wu-Tang Clan. Like, Wu-Tang, very cultural influence. I mean, come on, man, from Japan, China, all the way to the other side of the globe. You couldn't go nowhere without seeing somebody with a Wu-Tang on a shirt or something like that. Every hood got their dudes that want to be like Wu-Tang with the rap. So Wu-Tang was very influential when it comes to shaping hip hop, coming out with, what I'm saying, solo albums from majority of their members, and, they going gold and platinum. Like, nobody did it like Wu. Then you gotta mention Bone Thugs and Harmony. Now, obviously, they had mega hits, See You at the Crossroads, First of the Month, amongst others. But just the influence that they brought to the game. Nobody was really wearing the long hair with the braids, until Bone came in. Bone also brought in the smoking, and, niggas wanting to get high. That was their whole little get with the bud and stuff like that. I think Bone really had an influence. Bone sold a lot of records. If I'm not mistaken, Bone probably sold the most records out of the groups. So, we can't. I just don't think we can just give it to Outkast like that. As much as I want to give it to Outkast because I am an Outkast fan, I don't think you can give it to just one group, because when I look at hip hop, I look at everything from, what I'm saying, records, hits, cultural influence. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the whole nine. And, I think Outkast, breaking up, I think if they could have added a couple more classics to their resume, would have been undeniable. But the fact that they broke up, or stopped, making records, and it's been over 15 years, I just don't know if we can just give the nod to Dre and Big Boy. Now, as artists, obviously, I think when we talk about relevancy to this day, I think if all three dropped the album to this day, Outkast would outsell all of them combined. Public Enemy, Wu Tang, and Bone can all drop an album, and Outkast drop. Outkast don't even need no promo. As soon as niggas know Outkast is out, everybody gonna go listen. You know what I'm saying? If Dre drop a solo tape, same thing. Everybody gonna listen. So it's a situation to where, you know, I think Outkast holds the most relevancy. But if we're gonna say all time groups, that's really left up for debate. But I wasn't surprised that they got it because their body of work is solid. And like I said, if they was to drop an album today, everybody gonna go check it out. And obviously they're gonna go, gold or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I think so. Outkast, in a sense, to me, ranks up there as one of the best groups of all time. But I think all of them had a part in shaping, and culturally influencing the game in their own ways. But I want y'all to get in the comment box, man, and let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel Outkast is the best group of all time? Or do you have a certain favorite that you feel is the best group of all time? I want y'all to get in the comment box, though, man, and let me know what y'all think. Y'all like, subscribe, share, hit the notification tab so y'all can tap in every time I drop a video. It's your boy Don Peoples. Deadbolt. Gone.